Next up in the directed by Sidney Lumet Volume 2 set is 1983's Daniel, number 543 in the Imprint range. A film that was not one that I really loved, one I appreciate, and one the more the film went on, I grew to appreciate more. Daniel follows the story of Daniel Isaacson, the son of two executed political activists, as he struggles to come to terms with his parents' legacy. Were they martyrs? Were they traitors? Victims of a broken system? And as Daniel digs into the past, the film kind of moves between timelines. You get to see his parents, you get to see what happens to them, and we get to see him investigate to try and tie up loose ends to figure out exactly what his parents were.
I'm hoping your father can help settle some questions.
As far as I know, all the questions were settled a long time ago.
There is an incredible performance at the heart of Daniel by Timothy Hutton. I think he is excellent here. I like the fact that it's a kind of truth versus narrative. You know, he's been told his whole life what his parents were. He's digging for the truth to try and find out. People just want to move on. They don't want to understand. They don't want to know. There is this constant pushback from everyone within the film going, just let it lie. But this is someone who has had his life shaped by an event, something that has scarred him, that's pushed him into a world of mistrust where he kind of can't find his identity throughout it. There is also a political paranoia built into him, an inherent distrust of government or bodies.
At least the boy is asking questions.
Yes, and I know what this is going to lead to. You're going to tell him how you would have conducted the defense with the Isaacsons a dozen years now in their graves. How comforting.
And it has this kind of look at ideology as well, and how that can really shape someone, and how someone can be drawn into a system that they don't fully believe in because of people round about them. There are, like I said, not just one great performance, many great performances here. The other great one is Mandy Patinkin, who plays Daniel's father in this one. He is an actor that I always enjoy seeing on film. Here he, again, is larger than life. He is the life of every party. There is a moment where he is kind of dancing to an anthem and starts barking, and it's one of the most unusual but really interesting pieces of acting I have seen in the longest while. I think what I liked most about this was the non-linear style about it, the way we had Daniel uncovering more information about his parents while we visually see that part of the story. We don't know whether it's true or not true. We get no definitive answers throughout the film, and it is a difficult watch, not in terms of the content, but emotionally. It's kind of heavy, it's complex, and I guess it's deliberately unresolved for a specific reason. It's to make you think, to make you question things that have gone on in the past.
They had evidence like that. They'd have used it, all right. Well, there's a report, all right. The reason it's classified is because it favors the defense.
Sidney Lumet really is restrained here a lot of the time. He doesn't get too flashy with what he's doing with his cinematography or with the way he's set up his camera. He allows the story to carry the weight. He allows there to be questions without answers. He makes things obtuse and not clear cut, and it makes things interesting. The period setting was pretty fantastic. Again, I loved the production values, I loved the actors. The story itself was the hardest point for me. It starts off pretty firm, and it's hard to break into. You understand immediately it's a heavy topic. We jump straight into Timothy Hutton giving a kind of monologue about how people die at the electric chair. And this comes throughout the film a few times, where he describes a capital punishment in great detail, just highlighting the brutality and the lack of humanity within that.
and it was hailed as the most humane means of putting someone to death. For his electrocution, the condemned individual is simply made a part of the circuit.
I can see what it's doing, but it feels heavy-handed. It's one of the rare moments in the film where it feels like it's preaching to you rather than allowing you to make up your own decisions on this. It's one of those films that I struggled against. I almost rebelled against the film itself until eventually it drew me in. And by the end of it, I was, yes, enjoying it, but I still don't feel it's one of the best Lumet films. I understand exactly what he's trying to do. I think the performances are good, the production standards are fine. I understand it's trying to create a discussion, but at the same time, it never quite nails exactly what it's trying to do. I did enjoy Daniel. It comes with an audio commentary from film critic Adrian Martin and a theatrical trailer. Not enough for me to dive into the disc and really go through it with you, but that's just a quick overview of the extras here. Have you seen Daniel? What did you think of the film? Did you like it? Did you love it? Hate it? Feel somewhere in the middle? As always, there is more content up there. You can see more of my stuff in the description box, or links to Patreon, membership program, and manvfilm.com, always in which you can support me. Thanks for watching. See you next time.